From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. City limit bragging rights on the line in LA in this one. It is the Chargers and the Rams coming up next. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. This one finds the fullback. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7. On carry, this is Najee Harris. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dime coverage from the Rams as they get prepped for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. They throw deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Black, 95, ready.
Throwing again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Has a connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set.
First and 10, Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Going right side, Harris with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Herbert to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. It's his running back. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Strong running inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback. When it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. The pistol to give to Harris. This is going the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Airing it out. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That's 1 quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
Ready.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Got it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Cut.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Down. Black. Check.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA first down.
On the set. Blue striker. Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Looking to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here we go. Set. Set.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Set. Yellow. 22.
Sticking to the air here. That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 30 set.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. Set.
Throwing it again here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Lion, lion. Hey, go lion, lion, lion. Ready?
Herbert back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. That's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go lion, lion, lion. Ready? Go. Hey, ram.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He drops it down to Harris. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Los Angeles.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, ram.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Herbert from the gun. Throw is there for a long day against him. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught inside the 15. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams, about set to begin their drive. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go play action. They misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Back to the air they go on second down. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing third and long.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third and long, and that enlarged. Partner led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Hits his running back. They're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Ready.
It's Harris again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
21.
Now Herbert to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Rams.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Set. Ready.
Here's a throw. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Set. Hut. 52 blue. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Hey, go lion. Baylor Tiger. Motion, chase, Steve.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. This is complete, it's Davis. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
24, Rams 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Austin on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
Down. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. Clock. Yellow. 22.
Check.
My man.
Banjo.
Hut.
He's going to throw it again. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Set. Ready.
They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
There's a dive up the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Throwing from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. This gets the first and more. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check. Secure the catch. Quickly become a runner. Check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10.
Rams 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert on 1st down. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
59.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Motion man sent left. On 3rd down, Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's caught at the 25. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Set.
He dodged the tackle. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Set. 180. 180.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ray. Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Harris. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Go. Ready.
Herbert now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Harris. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Dicker connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Austin on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Yep, come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
That one is incomplete. Set hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Baylor Tiger. 59.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert from the gun. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and just 2 to go.
Set. 380. Cut. Ready.
I'm trying to run it with Harris. And they're going to be set at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7. Second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
No run with Harris. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
380. Cut. Delta.
Hits it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push the lead to 20.
34. Rams 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He beams one deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go. Set.
Desperation time here. Nakua here. He's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams drop the lead back to 13. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. A handoff for Harris, running right. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Harris once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Herbert now, blitz coming. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers leading by 16.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Now throw to start the drive. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
It leads to second and
I'll tell you this,
10.
Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Down. Ready?
Looking to throw it. Has his man. It stops. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's second and 10.
Set. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
45. White. Hut.
Now to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Ready.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock two more times. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They give to Harris from the gun. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On now comes their punter. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
7-yard line.
Waste of time.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 50, green, black ultra. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So that brings up 2nd down.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Set.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.